be interesting to see what adjustments were made. The defenses have obviously been great.
So if you like defense, this is a classic game. This is what you're looking for. But now you're trying to figure out how to gain any type of an advantage on offense. Is it through a big chunk play that they haven't seen before? Or is it just running your regular offense and running it better, trying to create an opportunity?
We'll see which avenue they choose to go down. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Watch the twist, watch the twist. 54,
On the counter, here's Bell. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Offense.
So that'll back him up 5. Now after the false start, here's second and 7.
I'm here all day. I'm here all day.
After the penalty, it's Bell. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. One quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
They're running it.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Throw complete to Herndon. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Here's Lachlan Edwards now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. And San Francisco gets set to go here. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play, but if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 26-yard line.
Here we go.
Clock now under 30 ticks and running.
57. Mike, 57. Let's go, D. 57 to Mike. Mike, 57. No chance. Get hot. Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57.
I don't even know why this team showed up.
Get hot.
To throw is Garoppolo. That's complete to his receiver, Pettis. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. And we've got free football. 4 quarters done, and we're dead even. We'll have overtime after this timeout. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick 6 or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
0-0 between these two teams for 4 quarters. Here we go to begin overtime. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
First throw of OT for Garoppolo. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. Overtime here out west, and you got a team from the Eastern time zone. Maybe their body clock's a little thrown off, or is that overhyped?
I don't think it's overhyped, and I think that for most teams, you're hoping that your mind overrules your body, because your body's looking for slippers and bedtime clothes, right? They're looking for the pajamas. But in this case, you've got to stay with it mentally. And what a lot of teams do, they never change their walk.
They'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Leonard Williams, the former number 6 overall pick, got the sack that time. And, partner, it's safe to say that the secondary really contributed to that sack.
Yeah, nickel set, 5 defensive backs. They covered everything. Nowhere to go with the football. But my question is, why didn't he throw it away?
Here comes the 49ers punter now. On for a very important punt here in overtime. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. New York set to take the field. Their defense did its job, got the stop. All they need is 3, and this is over.
Couldn't have done much else other than score themselves and end it. But they turned it back over to them, and now all they need is a field goal to win the game. An excellent job by the defense. Can the offense finish things off?
Yeah, part 1 is done, now part 2. Now another timeout called for by the offense. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here at OT.
Check. Watch 54. Let's put him on the clock.
Now Darnold with his first throw of OT. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Quincy Anoon with the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and 4.
Right there. 54 Mike. Let him know.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Herndon's got it complete. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Now we're going to get a timeout with 5 seconds left here in overtime. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Darnold off the play fake to Bell. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. So the OT clock hit 0, and we're still not done. We'll switch sides and need at least 1 more OT to decide it after this. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. Under pressure now. Darnold, and he goes down. Nick Bosa. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
Well, they had the right down and the definite distance to take a shot downfield, but it didn't work out the way that they had envisioned.
No, that's a situation where if you take a sack close to the line of scrimmage, it's not that bad, but a loss like that, you can't take a sack there.
Yeah, absolutely. The one thing you cannot do, they did.
An extra DB for the 49ers now on third. Darnold from the gun, and that is incomplete. Another nice job there defensively. They've really stymied their passing attempts, and it continues in overtime.
And for them to do that, that means they've had to be cohesive on defense. Pressure in the quarterback's face, good coverage of not just the wide receivers, but the tight end, the running backs when they try and slip out, and making sure they're at the point of attack. When the ball's in the air, they get there and help force some of those incompletions.
And this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching now?
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
They'll start out on the ground with Coleman. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. That's their 2nd and last timeout here in the overtime session. We'll be back.
At the 28-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. A dump down to McKinnon. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
7-yard gain. And the 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
1 overtime. How about 2? We need another. We're still even. We'll switch sides and have that 2nd overtime in just a moment.
Here we go.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. Now another timeout called for by the offense. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime.
Right, here we go, here we go. 180! Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time.
They'll run with Coleman on 1st down. He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT. Game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters what you wanted, but how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.